Well, Daytona starts in just 3 hours from now, and today, before the race, I am going to be telling you guys my Coke Zero Sugar 400 predictions. I'm going to rate on a scale of 1 to 10 who I think the drivers will make the playoffs. Let's get started with this video. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of In the NASCAR, the second episode of today. And today I'm gonna discuss with you my Coke Zero 400 predictions. From Ryan Blaney all the way down to 30th in points, I am going to be telling you all who I think will take the final two spots on the playoffs on a scale of 1 to 10. So let's get started first. So first off, we have Ryan Blaney. He's currently not locked in. He's currently 15th in points. And so, I think he's going to be safe, guys. I don't think Blaney's going to have any problems. 10 out of 10. He won this race a year ago, and I think he's going to have no problems. Blaney's a great super speedway racer. Let's just hope Blaney can avoid the wrecks tonight. And Martin Truex Jr., he's 16th. He's the guy 16th in points. So, Martin Truex Jr., similar situation. If no one wins over Blaney and Truex, one of them will be saved. So, I'm going to give Martin Truex Jr. an 8 out of 10 for him. So who I think will make the playoffs. So, yeah. 8 out of 10 for Truex. Now, let's talk about the drivers who are below the playoff cut line. Erik Jones. He almost won Talladega in the spring. He won the Coke 400 in 2018, 4 years ago. And so, yeah, and because of this, Erik Jones is a great super speedway racer, so I'm going to be giving him a 6 out of 10. So yeah, that's the scale of how I think Erik Jones will run. And now we have Erik Almarola. He won, of course. He's a 2-time super speedway winner. He's really good on super speedways, and so I'm going to put him just ahead of Erik Jones, a 7 out of 10, because Almarola, he's really good at super speedways. But, I mean, he finished 5th at Daytona. So, yeah, I think he'll have a legit shot of winning tonight. And then our next one, we have Dillon. And he won the Daytona 500 as well. Same score with Erik Jones. I'm going to give Dillon a 6 out of 10. Just because of how good Dillon is at these super speedway races as well. He finished 2nd at Talladega. And he's your 2018 Daytona 500 winner. Now we have Chris Buescher. Chris Buescher is a legit threat. He's been fast so many times this year. I think Buescher's going to be a dark horse. He's going to be one of those big underdog drivers. One of those big drivers below the cut line to get in. So because of this, I'm going to give Chris Buescher an 8 out of 10. That's how much confident I'll also be in Chris Buescher to make the playoffs as well. So, now we have Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace, man, he's really fast on super speedways. He won Talladega last year. He's finished 2nd in Daytona 500 twice. He was a legit shot of winning at Talladega in the spring. This just shows you how good Bubba Wallace is on super speedways. And because of this, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Or that's the rate I'll give Bubba Wallace for him to make the playoffs. And then we have Justin Haley. So, Justin Haley, he won a Daytona in the Xfinity Series. But it hasn't had a whole lot of luck at the super speedways. The only good super speedway race he's run was at Talladega. He finished inside the top 10. I mean, he's good at super speedways. So because of this, now I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 10, tied with Erik Jones as well. So yeah, Michael McDowell, he is currently 23rd in points. So yeah, because of this, because he's really good on super speedways, he won the Daytona 500. He's been a dark horse all season long and having the best season of his career. And because of this, I'm going to be giving him an 8 out of 10, tied with I believe with Chris Buescher. So Michael McDowell, he has a legit chance of winning tonight. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. I think he's won twice, both at super speedways in his career in 2017, and he's been good at super speedways because he's been basically been wrecking out in most of them. But I mean, it's part of it. But I'm gonna give Ricky Stenhouse Jr. a 5 out of 10 for him to make the playoffs. And then we have Cole Custer, guys. Cole Custer hasn't gotten a single one. Only top 10 he has was like at the Indy Road Course or Atlanta, either one of those two tracks. Which I just don't see Cole Custer making it, guys. But I mean, I'm gonna give Cole Custer a 4 out of 10 for Cole Custer because I just don't see. I mean, if he can surprise me, he can. But I just don't see Cole Custer winning tonight. One of the chances of winning tonight, I just don't, guys. And then we got Brad Keselowski, guys. He's one of the really big dark horses. So yeah, it's one of the really big dark horses, and he's really good at Daytona. So because of this, I'm gonna have to give him a 9 out of 10 because Keselowski, he's so good at Daytona, and probably has the most super speedway wins out of everyone. So that's why I chose Keselowski to pass a 9 out of 10 because he's so good at Daytona and Talladega. And even though the equipment has been treating him bad in the past, I think Keselowski will have a chance of winning tonight. Now we have Harrison Burton. And I just don't see Harrison Burton doing it, guys. I mean, he did have a fast car at Daytona, but I just don't think it's going to be the same as in the Daytona 500. So, because of this, I'm giving Harrison Burton a 4 out of 10 for this one as well. 4 out of 10 for Todd Gillan to make the playoffs. And then we have Todd Gillan. Or Ty Dillon and Todd Gillan. Ty Dillon, I just don't see him making it at all. So Ty Dillon, even though he's been good at Daytona in the past with Germain Racing, with the way he's been running, I don't think he's going to do it. 3 out of 10 for Ty Dillon. Now we have Todd Gillan. Yes, he is a front row motorsports car, Ford, but again, I just don't have. I'm just ain't confident in Todd Gillan, so I'm going to give him a 4 out of 10. And lastly, I'm going to go ahead and look at the driver standings real quick. Whoever's in 30th, it's going to be Corey LaJoie. Corey LaJoie, he's actually been a threat at super speedways before. So, because of this, I'm actually going to give him a little bit of a higher score. I'm going to give Corey LaJoie a 5 out of 10 for him making the playoffs. A 5 out of 10 for making the playoffs, so, yeah. So that's basically it for my drivers who are going to be making the playoffs. Cody Ware, if you want, by the way, 0 out of 10 chance he'll make the playoffs. So, yeah. So that's basically my Coke 400 predictions. So that's basically who, on a scale of 1 to 10, who I think will, have a chance at winning tonight. That aren't locked into the playoffs. So, yeah. 10 out of 10 will be Blaney, but that's because I think Blaney will be locked into the playoffs, definitely. So yeah, guys, that's basically it for this for those predictions. And before then, now let's talk about Daytona International Speedway and the weather. Because I looked at the weather at Daytona International Speedway, and it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. I mean, for Mother Nature. I hope this race doesn't get postponed. I hope this race starts around the same time as the Xfinity race last night, if they can make it even happen. Or I don't know, just find at least a hole, just find at least a window at night, and hopefully we can get the race in late night, like the Xfinity race last night. That's what I want to happen, guys. I'm a big fan of night races. I just hope I hope this race doesn't get postponed, because I'm afraid if this race does get postponed, then I won't be able to watch it on NBC, Peacock. The race might move on USA Network, and USA Network for me is just really hard for me to get, so or watch. So I hope this race doesn't get postponed. I really don't want this race to get postponed, but we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens tonight. So yeah, hopefully Denny Hamlin can at least do something tonight. Hopefully he can at least finish in the top 10, or maybe even contend for the win, which I have a feeling he would, but the super speedways this year have treated him horrible. So, yeah. Hopefully Denny Hamlin can get the job done. Can win soon in the playoffs. So yeah, guys, what do you guys think about those Daytona 500 or Coke 400 predictions I made? Let me know in the comments. And anyways, Hope you guys enjoy the race tonight. I'll be making a little short video telling you guys that the NASCAR Coke Zero 400 is right around the corner. And anyways, this is Preston signing off. Peace out.